Once upon a time, as all stories begin, there was a house. It was a rather large house. In fact, it was so massive that no one knew where it ended. Naturally, it had many rooms and halls, but quite unnaturally, very few beings lived inside. Or rather, few were known to live inside. In the first 50 rooms of the house, there were only 10 inhabitants. They are numbered here. 1. The archivist. She lives in the library and catalogues manuscripts. When she arrived, it was in a desperate state of disarray, and she's only worked her way to the second balcony so far. Even so, it's easier to find some things, at least for her. 2. Chef. Thank goodness for chef. Before them, we mostly ate vegetable soup and soda bread. Nothing against those items, but one does long for a different meal. Then came chef and delivered unto us a bounty simply because they love to cook. They live in the apartments above the kitchen, and they keep the banquet hall well appointed. 3. Daphne. Daphne lives upstairs. Apparently she's entirely blind, or partially so at least, although she looks young. She seems to know her way around just fine, though. Mostly keeps to herself. Sometimes slips a note under someone's door. 4. The home inspector. His name's Herbert, but he prefers to go by inspector, and I don't blame him. Showed up a few years ago to conduct a routine inspection, and hasn't finished yet. He's been going room by room and essentially mapping the place out, so I suggested we call him the cartographer, but what does anyone care what I think, right? 5. Leviticus Heft. Levi is a student. Mostly hangs out with the archivist, naturally. He's doing his thesis on something to do with architecture or urban planning. I can never remember. Anyway, he does mostly online classes, but goes to campus once a week for some sort of practicum. More power to him. I'm not sure which school. I really must ask again. 6. The carpenter. I think the home inspector must have called for her because they seem to have some prior knowledge of each other. She's sad and makes beautiful furniture. I think her daughter moved out of state or something. 7. Amelia. Every morning, Amelia's mother drops her off. Mother is always on the phone and looks terribly busy and important. I think she thinks our house is a school, and since she's always on the phone, we've never had the opportunity to correct her. So, instead, we busy ourselves with Amelia's instruction. We all have something to teach, and she's a bright, bubbly sort of child, so it's no trouble. I'd estimate she's around 8, but I don't tend to be an expert on ages. 8 and 9 are married. They've been here the longest, though they insist the house isn't theirs and they're just visiting. They are Elsa and Sylvester Humes-Olin. They're in their middle 60s and a bit aloof, but kind to Amelia. Elsa found a little pottery studio, so she stays there most days. She's an artist and loves to work with her hands. She also got a loom from somewhere. Sylvester is a mathematician and hobbyist astronomer. We call him the Vest. There's an open courtyard and some ways inside the house, and his telescope has been a permanent fixture for as long as anyone can remember. And 10, well, 10 is me. I'm the writer.